I want to tell you two words. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Do you know you have a choice in every situation that you might be in life? To be worried, to be stressed, to be happy, to be angry, to be choose to be happy and as well as angry and loving, and because Hakuna Matata means you choose, you get to choose, no worries. Okay, it just means no worries. Anyway, this video is about Abraham. I just thought I'd give you that Hakuna Matata thing, choose your attitude. Abraham was once what's the thing called? I forgot he was once an agnostic atheist. Should I prove that to you? He was an altruistic agnostic atheist. I know this because I read a certain Hebrew midrash. A Hebrew midrash is an interpretation of the law, of their law. So say that a teacher like Hillel or something, or in back those days, would write a midrash and it would be kept as a tradition. So the Book of Joshua is one of these books, but it doesn't seem very much like someone wrote it and just said, oh, perhaps this happened. It seems like a divine revelation that someone got because it's so accurate. So it just resonates with me spiritually. Okay, so in the Book of Joshua, it says that Abraham was just there serving his father, and then his father's name was Terah. And then he told his father Terah, Terah, we're serving this gods made of wood and stone and what? We shouldn't be doing this. Because I was the one that made that wood, that god of wood. And it is nothing, The god of stone and wood is nothing. Because I made it. I cut down the tree, I cut the wood, and I gave it to you, and you worshipped the tree. What's so big? What's so big about that? I'm the creator of what you're calling a god. So he said, bro, I'm going away. Then his father said, no, Abram, no. You shouldn't go against the traditions like this. Just stick with the traditions, man. But Abraham was a pioneer. He was against the grain. He said, no. And this was when he was like 30, I don't know, maybe 25, 40, around there. So now, he becomes an agnostic atheist to all the people that are around, okay? Now, I'll just put the thing up here, the picture. So an agnostic atheist is one who lacks belief in a god or gods but doesn't claim to know with 100% certainty. They don't know, okay? They're not sure. An agnostic atheist is 100% certain that there is no god or gods. Then a gnostic theist is 100% certain that there is a god or gods. An agnostic theist believes in a god or gods but doesn't claim to know with 100% certainty. So Abraham was an agnostic atheist. He didn't believe in the gods of the town, of the city. Just like Socrates, he was killed for that. Not believing in the gods and teaching the youth some apparently bad things to question that dystopian society where they want everyone to be the same. And that's just what religion means, to bind. Did you know that? It means to bind the people so that everyone looks the same. Cut your hair the same, talk the same, teach the same, sing the same, blah, 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 blah. There's no uniqueness. What the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty to be you. Now, later on, so he forsook the gods of Ur, where he was living. He forsook the god of his dad and he said, okay, I'm just going to love. I'm going to be an altruist. So he was an altruistic, agnostic atheist. He would give people money, okay? He would help the poor, da-da-da, boom, 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 He married Sarai, who was like a step-cousin, not a step-cousin, like a distant relative. That sounds weird. But in those days, like everyone was a relative because like Ur, everyone came down. Anyway, now, okay. What am I saying? So, one fine day, he was there, just digging, I don't know, farming or something. After being an altruist for all these years, love came to him. Because he became love came to him. Because he became truthful, truth came to him. Just like Cornelius in the Bible. He was just a truthful guy, loving, but he was just okay. I'm not sure that the Jews have the right God. Maybe he was serving the Roman gods, but he was just saying, I just love people. Yeah, I'm just truthful. Then, okay, now an angel appeared to him. Now, just like an angel appeared to Cornelius, an angel appeared to Abraham and said, Abraham, leave the country you're living in and go to the land that I'll show you. A random voice. Now, at this point, I think he was beginning to become an agnostic theist. Believes in a God or gods, but doesn't claim to know with 100% certainty. So, yeah. Then he continued to love and love and love and love. Then he went to the land, and then God appeared to him. Abraham, I'm your exceedingly great reward. Then he became a Gnostic theist. But the problem is, in our day, that most Gnostic theists act like Gnostic atheists. They act like there is no God. When the Jews were around at Jesus' time, when Jesus arrived, 80% of the Jews acted like Gnostic atheists. And Jesus told them, quoting themselves as Gnostic theists, he told them, you're not even a Gnostic atheist. You're a Satanist. You're a Gnostic, you're a Gnostic Satanist. You're not even, there's no altruisticness in you. You're just a Gnostic Satanist. And you produce Gnostic Satanists. You go evangelizing and all that, and you produce Gnostic Satanists. You're hypocrites, pretending to be this, and you change people that were Gnostic theists into Gnostic atheists because they say, if that is the messenger of God, there cannot be a God. Now, I'd advise you to try your best in your life to be an altruist, because love attracts love and truth attracts truth. Now, what the class I would be in this case is a Gnostic theist. However, I would not judge someone who is a Gnostic atheist, because most of the Gnostic theists, just like in Jesus' day, are 100% hypocrites. And they repel people from even searching, from even thinking that there might be a God. So, if you are a Gnostic theist, I would try to persuade you to not be a hypocrite. Be truthful. Do what you say, and don't force your stuff upon people. If you're a Gnostic atheist, in fact, I just tell everyone to love, because love attracts love, truth attracts truth. And if you're truly seeking, God will find you. And if you're pretending to be a Gnostic theist, or if you call yourself a Gnostic theist, and you believe God, you believe whatever, and you don't actually practice, you're pushing people away from God, and that's just what the devil does, and he has a worse judgment for those who do that. That's what Paul told the Jews in Romans. The name of God is blasphemed among the Gentiles because of you. So, good luck. And thank you for listening. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Don't worry about the future. Live in the present. Amen. Bye.